up, my beautiful kings and queens? Welcome back to a new video. I'm your girl Adrienne Montanez. In today's video, you know what, I'll be honest, I wasn't even gonna film this because I'm putting away clothes. I have a Fashion Nova haul in front of me and I'm gonna film that, but I'm like, my Texas are so hot today and I'm like, I'm gonna just film a video about this because it just needs to be said, okay? And we're gonna talk about dating, but the title of this video is, girl, if he really wanted to, he would. I'm telling you, if he wanted to, he will pursue you. He will do it. Let's get into it. I love this stuff. It's just like unsweetened, but it's like peach nectarine. It's just carbonated. Makes me feel like I'm being bougie, having wine and champagne, but I'm really not. Anyways, the vibes today. Hello Kitty, girl talk. She's actually over here too, chilling, but I'm not gonna pick her up right now. So I've been talking to some of the girls lately, and just some girls that I work with, some of my own personal friends. And I'm gonna be really honest with you. A lot of these girls nowadays, y'all gotta own your standards and boundaries. Do not back down to these guys. There's a lot of guys, very few men. And by the way, to the fellas who watch this video, sorry, this is more of a girly chit chat. It's really not for you, and some of you are married, but this is for my girls. There's nothing wrong with setting standards for yourself and boundaries in whatever aspect that is. Maybe you don't want to have sex within, you know, at least 4 months getting to know somebody. That's fine. Even 2 months, whatever the case, whatever it is. Like, I don't know. Everybody's different. Like I said, I'm not one to judge. But this whole, like, when you meet somebody on the internet, I get it. Because I used to be on dating apps. And I know there's also horror stories with it too. But go on dates. Meet up for dinner. Meet up for lunch. Maybe you don't feel comfortable eating in front of them yet. Meet up for coffee. And then you start getting to know each other and it feels great. It's like, cool, get together and do an activity. There's so many things you guys could be doing. I know there's like a lot of social awkwardness because everybody's so codependent on the texting and messaging, but that's not going to give you the vibe and the energy. It's seeing the person, sitting next to them, engaging with him or her, and going from there, you know? But number 2, set the boundaries and stick to them, okay? Do not just back down. And you're not going to know if he's the love of your life within a couple weeks. You know, fill it out. Some people get married right away like me, and it's worked. Some people don't. We live in a time too where I feel like the dating has just become so... It feels like a job. I see. It's just like, even see like these questions that are just like inquired, and I'm just like, it just looks like an interview. It's not personal. Like, let it be natural. But also, don't be afraid to take a chance. And I know too, there are some girls who are just like, well, if he really wanted to, he'll pursue you. He'll pursue you. But if you're interested too, you could throw a bone out there. Like, there's nothing wrong with giving a guy a compliment. There's nothing wrong with showing interest and be like, you know what, hey, if you're down sometime, like, would you want to go, you know, if you guys have a common interest with tacos. There was one girl I was talking to, and she was, I guess this one guy was like a cook, you know, and so they ended up meeting like on a taco truck. But it was cool because it was like a common interest, public place. They went out to eat together, you know, they kind of vibed out. It didn't really work out, but it was cool. I was like, that's exactly how you're supposed to date. This whole, like, when a dude tells you like, oh, well, I'm chilling, it's like Thursday night, but like, pull up on me. I'm not pulling up on you. I'm not pulling up on you. Stop doing that. If he really wanted to, he would. If he really wants to pursue you, he's going to show it. If he wants to do something with you, he's going to show interest and be receptive. It's all how you carry yourself also. It's okay to have standards and boundaries. But we're living in a time now with all these dating cut-through apps or these rules, and I'm just like, for me, here's my thing. If you're not going to even text me back or be consistent with me just as a friend, I wash you out. Maybe that's the toxic Aquarius energy in me, but whatever. But that's just how I am. So if I was single, even when I was single, like dating, I would do the same thing. Like, if he's not being consistent, I'm going to be real with you. When I used to date, I had a minimum of at least 3 guys I'd be talking to. But I'm single. I'm dating. I'm socializing. I'm going out. Doesn't mean I'm sleeping with them. I'm dating them. I'm getting to know them. I used to date like I was the bachelorette. Date as you were the bachelorette, and they're pursuing me. So if I was with this guy named, I don't know, his name's Steven, you know, and Steven's like, hey, we should go, because he knows I like cosmic bowling. Are we going to do cosmic bowling Friday night? And then, like, out of nowhere, Friday during the day, he's like, blows me off and just says, oh, something came up. No, you probably had another date, or you just don't want to, whatever the case is. Guess what? I'm going to go back to one of my other ones. And it's just socializing. It wasn't too heavy. It wasn't stressful about it. I was never one of the girls too that's just like, oh my gosh, like, what does he think about me? Like, no, I knew my value, especially as I grew older and just evolving with myself just as a woman. especially when you start pouring into yourself and you develop that self-love journey, you get to a place where just like you look at yourself like, you know what, I'm a high quality person, I'm a beautiful woman, I have my own place, I'm working, I make my own money, I bought my own car. Like, you have your own independence. Well, whoever's supposed to match that, it will match that. Sometimes I see some of these girls and when they talk to me, I'm just like, wait, he said what? And he wants you to do this? And then he wants you to pay for this? No, 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 no. And if he's asking you on a date, he's got to pay. Unless you want to go 50-50, like, that's on you. That's cool. I personally don't believe in that. I'm old school. So if you want to hang out with me, even to this day, the few guy friends that I chill with, they pay for me. I don't pay for them. If it's like a function or like, oh, it's a birthday, like one of my buddies recently had he had an accident and he had a lot of weight fall on his chest. So like, I'm like, you know what? No, I'm actually going to treat you and I'm going to do something for you. Like, it's cool. But like, you're a lady. Let them pursue you. Let them wine and dine you. Let them take you out. They want to play those games and those texting games or just like, oh, what's up, ma? Like, where you been? No, we don't have time for that. Either you're interested or you're not. You know, that's just the way I've always been. I know not everybody's like that. I'm very direct. I'm the type of person too, like even when I was single, even to now, if I see somebody really attractive, male or female, I'll give them a compliment. Just like, wow, like, you know what? I just want to say, you know what? You're a very handsome person. You know what I mean? I saw this like older man recently. He was like in his probably like in his 60s, but he looked so handsome the way he was put together. And I just gave him a compliment. I swear to you, like, he was like on cloud 9 just the way I talked to him. And I go, because I don't know what people are going through. You don't know what people are going through. But like, to the younger generation, don't be afraid to give a compliment. Hey, you know what? I just wanted to say that, you know, that color looks really good on you. You know, whatever the case is. Or just whatever. You look really sexy with your hat today. You could be married with 5 kids, but I just want to tell you that you look really handsome. Have a good day. There's nothing wrong with that. Same thing to a woman. You think she looks pretty? Give her a compliment. And I know there's a lot of broken women, because a lot of guys tell me too, that I do socialize with. They're just like, and I think this is the most hilarious thing. So if a guy opens up the door for you, it doesn't mean he wants to sleep with you right away, because I see this all the time. It's like a girl will snap back, like, I have a boyfriend. I'm not trying to be with you. He just opened up the door for you because of mannerisms, but because of this whole toxicity of culture that we've been saturated with, hookup culture, situationships, whatever the case is, pretty much that's all out the window now. So it's really hard to come across it. You could tell like, oh, we got an unhealed person. Honestly, there's a lot of unhealed people in this world. You're not going to heal each other. You got to be secure within yourself and trust the process of whatever it is with anybody. And that's just the truth. Stop giving up the cookie so fast. Oh my gosh. And then I hear this all the time too. I'll talk to certain girls and it's just like, oh, I was talking to so-and-so, but then he like pretty much wrote me off. Yeah, because you gave it to him like right away. You gave it to him within a few weeks. He already got it. So what's the chase on it now? There's no chase. There's no chase. That's just what it is. It's a vicious game. It's ugly out here, but I'm going to tell you right now, the only way you're going to win is by learning the game, sticking to your standards, and don't be afraid to set boundaries. And actually doing what's best and what's comfortable for you. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if a guy really wants to, he's going to match it. There was a girl recently I was talking to. Pretty much they went through like a temporary breakup. And pretty much he wanted to go and play around and be a bit of a slut. Which is fine. Fine. He's young. He's very attractive. I saw this person. They're young. I'm not going to say their ages. And pretty much he had this obsession too with some of these girls on like OnlyFans and Instagram baddies or whatever. And then him and this girl broke up for so long. And he finally came back and he's just like, you know, I don't want this. Like, I want to make it work with you. She's just like, okay, well, if you want to make it work, this is what's going to make me comfortable. She put her 3 things that she wanted. And within a few weeks, on his own, he complied. She set the standard. You know what I mean? I'm not saying there was cheating or anything, but they just, you know, relationships, everybody has different stories. But yeah. So, now, like I said, now they're in this place of moving and trying to grow together and move forward. So, it's out there. But I just want to make this video today. Just a little girl talk. You feel like, oh my gosh, like, what's wrong with me? Nothing. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you. You just need to set standards. You need to pour love into yourself. You need to walk into a building and give that main character, like, I'm that bitch energy. And whoever is meant to gravitate to it and that actually can match it and wine and dine on that and pursue on it, that's going to be the one that you should be eating dinner with. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed today's little girly chit chat. I just really wanted to make this video because it's the truth. I will catch you on the next one. But until the next video, I will catch you on the next one. Drop a comment down below. You want to have girl talk, hit me on any of my social medias.